can be so delightful. It's really quite full of romance. If romance should invite you, it's only right you take a chance. Why go to slumberland when the day is through? Dream with me underneath a sky of blue. Turn on the moon, turn off the city lights. We'll find such pretty lights as the night goes by. Turn on the stars, though love's a mystery, we'll find its a history written in the sky. Though the world is sound asleep, we'll be a wide-awake pair. We'll be never found asleep. While there is love in the air, turn on the moon and set the scene of love. The king and queen of love will be you and I.
Sure, I'll read it here in person tonight.
Oh, yes, I told you. But you can't stand here.
What a producer. It was stupendous.
Thank you.
Stupendous, Chief.
Thank you, thank you.
Stupendous.
Thank you, Ned.
Great. I mean, stupendous. Oh, Lou, darling, wasn't I wonderful?
The picture was stupendous.
Well, it wouldn't have been without me.
Egotistic. Well?
I think outside of the last song, it was the most stupendous piece of junk I've ever seen.
Say, what's that?
So one more part like that and I'll be an extra again. You should build this picture. Louis Wolfe presents Hal Reed in the stuffed shirt.
Say, don't you get so smart. If you don't cut out this drinking, you're going to wind up without a shirt to stuff yourself into.
The parts you make me play would drive anyone to drink.
There goes my blood pressure again.
Will you hold it for a picture, gentlemen? Thank you. Thank you.
A nun great.
Come on, Louis. Come on,
Did you ever
let's
see
go.
a fellow like this?
I think you're wonderful.
Thanks, I wish I did.
The king and queen of love will be you and I. Here they are, folks, all the popular songs. What a peach of a pair swinging down the lane. When the moon comes over the mountain, just another kiss. Ah, but is it love? Oh, honey, are you making any money? I got $5. Can't we talk it over? I surrender, dear, for only 10 cents. Here they are, folks. Get them while they last. Spot! Smoothie!
Fine.
Smoothie.
Well, I'm glad to see you putting those pipes of yours to some use.
I'm doing all right. I haven't been in town long. I got my own home, and I saved a little dough besides. When did you get in Hollywood?
Oh, Limey and me just thumbed our way in from Frisco.
Oh, when did you get out?
My boy, don't make more of a fool of yourself than nature did. You can't improve on nature.
You know, Limey only made one little mistake. He got caught.
Yeah, I know. He wrote too many right names on the wrong checks.
I still think that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Listen, any guy's a sucker that goes outside the law. Now, you take me, for instance. I've worked the Bible racket, the glass eye racket, and a few that I made up myself. And the only time I've been in jail was to visit Limey.
Now, how'd they catch him this time?
He forged the guy's name on a phony check, and the guy's been dead for 3 years. But it's all right. He's all through with that now, ain't you, Limey?
So help me.
I figured a smart guy like me could make a lot of dough in this motion picture racket.
Sure.
Sure, with my noodle eye out of control on these companies in about 6 months. I'm as soon as to work out a scheme and make myself $1 million. Say, loan me $1, will you, and I'll buy you guys some coffee.
I'll buy the coffee.
What are you talking about? Either it's on me or we don't eat. Come on. What'll it be, boys? Sinkers and coffee.
I'll have a cup of coffee and a piece of apple pie a la mode. I'll have the same, but make mine a la mode.
Hey, where's this joint of yours?
3 blocks up the street.
Good. If we like it, we may stay over with you a couple of days.
Him too? Oh, I haven't decided. But if you're gracious enough, I may stay with you for a fortnight. What, 4 weeks?
Well, I won't be with you long. I'll crash this picture racket in no time and have a swell joint of my own. Yeah, and I got a good idea how to take you with me.
Oh.
What's the biggest thing in pictures today? The crooner, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got better pipes than any of them. How would you like to be a big picture star?
With that nose? Listen, you leave my nose out of this.
So, did you ever hear of Jack Dempsey, Fanny Bryce?
Yeah.
Huh? They both had their business, Bob, didn't they? Oh, look, look. If we could take a little off right here, see?
A little? Say, if you like your nose the way it is, you better shut up.
Look, I can take you to a doctor downtown. You can pick any kind of a nose you like.
But I don't want to pick any other nose. My whole family has a nose like this.
When you and your family are assembled, you must look like a flock of eagles.
Say, I'm going to punch that guy. Oh, no, take it easy. Come here, take it easy. Come on, Ronnie. Sit down.
All right, well, let him keep quiet.
Your ice cream is all melting.
All right. Well, if I'm going into pictures, I'm going in with this nose.
You're a sucker. I'll leave it to an outsider. Hey, mister, what would you do if you had a nose like that?
You think you're a wise guy, don't you?
Now, listen, Spud, listen to a pal, will you? Have I ever steered you wrong?
No, never.
Hey. Pipe the name of the sandwich, boy. The panic must be on there, huh? Wait. Change seats with me, will you, pal? Come on, hurry up. Pardon me, miss. We just want to get the feminine angle on something here. What do you think of these leading men that sing in pictures?
I think Hal Reed's the best thing on the screen.
There you are, Spud. What'd I tell you? See? I bet you're in pictures yourself, ain't you?
Well, not now. But in a way, I have been.
Yeah?
I won a personality contest in my hometown, Toronto, Canada. I got a free trip out here and 6 weeks contract to Supreme Pictures. I thought I was made, but I only worked extra in 2 pictures. They didn't seem to know I was alive. My contract ended 4 weeks ago.
4 apple pies right over here, please.
Oh, no, really, I couldn't.
Oh, sure. Come on. Be sociable. Well, you've worked in other studios, haven't you?
Oh, I've been around all of them. I expect to get a break any day now.
Yeah, sure. There you are. Here, tackle it. Don't you ever get homesick?
Oh, yes, I do. Now and then.
Well, why don't you hop back and see the folks?
To tell you the truth, I'd be a little ashamed to. You see, I got such a big send-off when I left that... Well, I wanted to go back after I'd made good.
Well, sure. Now, there you are. I can't get over these Hollywood producers. Here they have marvelous talent right under their nose, and what do? They import some hag from the New York stage, give her the parts with all the gravy, and then they lose $1 million. Hey, give me the check and cancel these 3 pies. You know, a girl with talent is wasting her time hanging around here trying to be discovered. All these producers are impressed by her name or her reputation. Of course, all of that is going to be changed when I come into power. Well, good luck, sister.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hey, Spud, leave the guy a dime, will you?
How about a cigar for me?
No. It's bad for your pipes. Come on. Which way are you going?
Well, this way.
So are we. Come on.
Well, on second thought, I think I'll go down here first.
Hey, that dame don't know where she's going. I better get her. We'll take her home with us.
Where does that guy think I live, in the Hollywood Bowl?
My boy, you must learn to share and share alike. Now you know that anything I have is yours.
Yeah, but you never have anything.
Listen, sister. I'm on to you. You haven't got any place to go, have you?
Of course I have. I'm all right.
Trying to fool the old smoothie, huh? Now listen, I've been up against it myself in my time, and I know all the signs. You know, pride is a great thing in its place, but this is the time to talk sense. You don't know where you're going, do you?
No. The landlady won't let me in my room.
I know it. All right, you're coming with us.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Why not? Well, you know I'm an all right guy, don't you? Even if I wasn't, there's safety in numbers.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that.
Well, then what's the argument? Come on. Oh, by the way, what's your name?
Wanda Gale.
All right, Wanda.
Oh, I guess I may as well. Doesn't make any difference.
Oh, no? So this is probably going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. Come on. Come here, Gale.
But you don't get the idea. Where are we going to sleep? Standing up, leaning against each other?
Limey, I want you to meet Wanda Gale. And this is Spud Moscow here, our honored host.
Hello. Welcome, Miss Gale, to our little abode. I'm afraid you'll find our quarters rather humble. You won't find any Rembrandts or Whistlers there.
Haven't we got a big enough crowd without them? Come on.
See?
Well, here we are.
What do you mean, here we are?
Follow me.
Something tells me I'm not going to like this place.
Something tells me I don't care.
Hey, what are we doing? Taking a shortcut?
Come on.
I thought you said you were in the money.
Well, I have saved $60, but I ain't gonna lay it out for rent.
What a joint.
This domicile makes me homesick for my bench in the park.
Oh, I think it's very cozy. And it's nice of you to let me stay here.
No, this ain't so bad temporarily. How'd you get away with it?
The cop on a beat is a friend of mine.
A miniature golf course. Boy, they sure went for these places a few years ago. Then I guess everybody learned to putt, so they quit. Well, no matter. Come on, Limey, get busy. Build a fire, will you? Well, miss, did you say you wanted a room without a bath? You're a very lucky girl. We just got one left. There's a convention in town.
I found that out.
Oh, any place will do for me.
Come on, you. Come on, come on. Get a hold of this. This goes behind the counter there. Wanda's private apartment.
Where are you going to sleep?
Don't worry about us.
Everything is all right.
Hey, where do you wash around here?
In the spring.
I said where, not when.
The 8th hole. Hey, what are you doing with my song sheets?
Well, the only song I know is Keep the Home Fires Burning.
Give me those. Come on, we got some work to do.
I knew I wasn't going to like this place.
Are the accommodations satisfactory, miss? See, we have a radio in every room. Any complaints? Remember, the customer's always right here.
I think it's fine. And I think you're, well, just wonderful.
Now, wait a minute. I want to tip you off to something. Don't you start falling for me. They all do, but I ain't the marrying kind.
You're the big-hearted kind. And I'm awfully grateful to you.
That's all right. Well, Big Chief Oxheart better dig himself up a bed, huh? Don't go away, will you? I'll be right there.
Hey, why don't you give me a hand with this stuff?
My work is metal. I work with my head.
Yeah, so does a woodpecker. I'm being run out of my own home.
Yeah, and right into a mansion with a tennis court, a swimming pool, and your own private yacht.
Hey, could I have a Rolls Royce instead of a yacht? I get awful seasick.
I'm so in love with you. Oh, so in love with you.
Listen to that. Those radio singers have got all the talent nowadays. I'd like to do something to help that dame, and then she probably ain't got enough talent to hit the water if she fell out of a boat. Come on, let's get some sleep. I got a big day tomorrow. I got to get an estimate on your nose.
You can get anything on his nose.
I can't go on with things the way they are. I'm throwing my love away. No wonder
didn't you tell me?
Tell you what?
Why, the boys, you're a cinch for pictures.
Not so far.
You leave it to me. I'll get this old noodle working and you'll be a star in 2 weeks.
But how?
The old smoothie's never been stuck yet. Now you go to bed and get your beauty sleep.
Well, I go to bed, but I know I won't sleep.
Sure you'll sleep, and you'll dream about that mansion you're going to have with the swimming pool and the tennis court.
Hey, Smoothie, I know how you can save a mansion. How? She can live in mine.
Now listen, Spud. She's just a little girl, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I got to take care of her first, see? You don't mind, do you?
That's okay with me, Smoothie.
Sure, I knew it would be.
And besides, it's easy to put her over. She not only sings better, but her nose won't get in the way of the microphone.
Hey, listen here, you. I want to tell you something. You've been making a lot of white tracks about you.
Now go to bed. Come on, both of you, go to bed. I want to think. Spud, wake that guy up.
Hey, Limey, wake up. Come on.
Oh, very well, Brakeman. I'll go quietly.
Listen, gang, come here. I got the big idea.
Well, couldn't it keep until morning?
Now, wait a minute. You got a kind of an English accent, haven't you?
Why, yes.
Can you lay it on thick? You're his daughter.
What? Why, I've never been married.
Now, wait a minute. You're Lord Brocklehurst, and this is your daughter, Wanda.
Yeah, and you're Chandu, the magician.
Oh, listen, you don't get the idea. Now, the only way to get into motion pictures is by putting up a front. If you try to get into pictures, they won't have anything to do with you. But if the beautiful daughter of Lord Brocklehurst comes to town, she'll be showered with offers.
Oh, I couldn't go through with it.
Why couldn't you go through with it? Look at this little girl that came out here from Iowa and pretended to be an Englishwoman, got herself a big part in Cavalcade. She made a hit, and then she told the studio the truth, and they were tickled to death.
We might be found out.
Found out in Hollywood? Why, they go for anything out here. Look at what this Prince Count Romanov and that phony countess got away with.
But we never could. We haven't the clothes, for one thing.
Oh, the clothes are essential. We'll rent them at a costume company.
And what will we use for funds? Should I draft a check?
No, that's out. None of that. Now, as to funds, I was coming to that. Spuddy, you got $60.
Yeah, I know you were coming to that.
But who will you be?
I'm a prosperous American that you met over in London.
Yeah, and I'm the 4 Marx brothers.
Oh, the thing's a cinch. It's a pushover. You and Limey get on the cheap at Pasadena, and when you get to Los Angeles, all the reporters will be waiting for you.
But will the papers print a ridiculous story like that?
Well, they print a... Why, the thing's a scoop for him. It's a scoop, I tell you. Lord Brocklehurst and his beautiful daughter, Wanda, arrive incognito. You get it, Limey?
Incognito. A masterstroke, my boy. A masterstroke, Spud. Don't you think it's a marvelous idea, arriving incognito?
I think it's much better coming from Pasadena.
All aboard!
Pardon me, this is the chief, sir. We don't take on passengers here.
I beg your pardon. We've been invited to ride in with friends.
I'll steal the cup.
Aren't you Lord Brocklehurst?
Mr. Brock.
I get it.
Well, welcome to California. You look fine. You remember Reginald?
Ah, dear Reginald. Cheerio. Shove off. Of course, you remember my daughter, Wanda.
Well, I should say I do.
Nice to see you.
What is the purpose of your visit, Mr. Brock?
To look over your cinema factories. I'm thinking of starting one myself, purely as a hobby, of course. It'll be located in Biggleswade, Beds, England.
How do you spell that?
Maybe you better build it incognito.
Now, pardon me, Mr. Brock, you must do us the honor of stopping with us at the ambassador while you're here.
So kind of you, my boy.
Not at all.
Come, we must be off.
We must be off.
So kind of you, my boy, to book reservations for us.
Oh, think nothing of it, Mr. Brock.
Welcome, sir. Welcome, miss.
I see you understand the situation perfectly. Not a word to anybody.
Of course not, sir. Boy, show this party to suite 212, 14, 16, 18, and 20.
Shift.
Do you know who that is? That's Lord Brocklehurst and his daughter.
No.
Shall I open your bag, sir?
No. Just put them right down there. Leave them right where they are. Reginald, take care of the boy.
Thank you, sir. Any trunk check, sir? No, unfortunately, we lost our trunks in Chicago.
Oh.
You must take advantage of our wonderful shops in the building.
We will if we can.
Hey, who left that fruit here?
Compliment of the management. Well, how am I doing so far? What's the matter, Wanda? Come on, cheer up.
Smoothie, I just can't help worrying. If we charge a lot of things, how are we going to pay for them?
We'll have a job in a week. And you know I wouldn't let you get into trouble, don't you?
Oh, I know. I'm sorry I said it.
Who's afraid of the big bad law? The big bad law, the big bad law. Who's afraid of the big bad law? Tra-la-la-la-la.
Good morning, Miss Marlowe.
Announce me to Lord Brocklehurst.
Does Mr. Brock expect you?
Oh, no, but we're very, very old friends.
Why are you so interested in Lord Brocklehurst?
If they'll only let me give them a party, no one in Hollywood would dare stay away. You wait here.
Answer that, Spud.
Hello? Who? Oh, okay.
What's okay?
Judith Marlowe's on her way up here.
It's commencing. What did I tell you?
Yeah, and the clerk says she's an old friend of yours.
She is?
Could there be a real Lord Brocklehurst?
Well, if there is, we're sunk.
She may know who I am. I mean, who I ain't. That is, the man I ought to be.
Spud, stop her. Get her off. Tell her the Lord is sick. Tell her he's dead. Don't let her in.
Okay. Come right in, Miss Marlowe.
Lord Brocklehurst. Ah, Lord Brocklehurst.
No, but you're getting warmer.
Oh, dear Lord Brocklehurst.
You know me?
Oh, well, you see, I casually met you at the races. But how could one forget you? No doubt it was your personality, but you struck me as being a much larger man.
Oh, diet did it all.
Oh, and your lovely daughter.
I'm really charmed to meet you in person, Miss Marlowe. When one of your pictures is playing at the local cinema at home, the Brocklehurst castle is completely deserted for the evening.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, thank you, Miss Brocklehurst. You have no idea what I have to put up with out here. What a delightful thing it is to meet people of my own kind. People of refinement.
Meet Mr. King, the famous promoter.
Oh, charmed.
Sure. And Reggie Morse, the gentleman jockey and well-known baritone.
Me. How do you do, Miss Marlowe?
Oh, how do you do? Oh, Lord Brocklehurst.
Mr. Brock.
Oh, of course, pardon me. I came up to ask you if you would allow me to give a reception for you Saturday evening. Just an intimate affair, 200 guests.
We'd be delighted.
Mr. B is so hasty. Let me check the engagement list to be sure. Oh. You were going to drop in on Garbo Saturday night.
Oh, Garbo can wait, Garbo.
Oh, then it's settled.
Who's going to be there?
Oh, everyone of any importance in Hollywood.
Will Hal Reed be there?
Oh, of course, dear.
Then we accept.
Ah, fine. I shall see you Saturday evening. My car shall call for you at 7:30. Goodbye, all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Smoothie, I'm so grateful to you. You're a darling.
you get that? The girl is nuts about me. And I don't exactly hate her. It's too bad I ain't the marrying kind.
Mr. Reed, are you having a good time, my dear?
I am now.
Oh, excuse me.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Do you mean to tell me that in your last picture you weren't in love with your leading man?
Of course not.
Well, then how could you kiss him like you did?
Why, that's my art. I could do that with a stranger.
You gotta prove that to me. No, that isn't the way you kissed him.
No?
No, this is what you did.
Of course we know Lane Worthing in England. Why, you must have made a fortune.
Well, I have my little nest egg laid away.
I have some funds I'd like to deposit while I'm here. What bank do you use?
The Union National.
Thanks. Oh, could I have your autograph?
Well, I'd be delighted.
Hey.
I hate to see you drink so much.
What, they got a temperance league in London?
Oh, it isn't that. I'm not against drinking. I think people should do what they like about it.
That's just what I'm doing.
Don't you have to work tomorrow?
Yes. I'm doing another terrific characterization. You remember the picture before last? I won the polo game at the last minute?
Yes.
And the last picture, I scored the winning touchdown with just 1 minute to play?
Yes.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing an even greater characterization. I'm in bat. The bases are full. The count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Would you believe it? I hit a home run.
I knew you would.
Be a fine piece of acting if the bat doesn't break. And you ask me why I drink. Huh?
What's the matter? Don't you like it?
I love it. I'm just resting. What's the matter with you?
High blood pressure. I work 16 hours a day.
Ah, impossible. You sleep 8 hours a day, don't you?
Sometimes.
All right, now look. An hour for breakfast, too busy. You know what you need? You need a fellow like me to do your work for you.
As sick as I am, it's very comical. And the most comical thing you said is that I need a guy like you.
Hey, listen, you're talking to a man who has been everywhere and seen it. Listen, there's nothing that I can do.
Well, can you tie a bow tie? I want to get out of here.
Certainly I can tie a boat. Lie down.
Lie down?
Yeah, I'll show you what showmanship really is. Listen, the party's dying, isn't it? It's lousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch me pep it up.
Yeah. Well, if you're so smart, why did you make me lie down to tie a tie?
I used to be an undertaker's assistant.
I'd advise my bank, the California Securities.
I shall. Could I have your autograph?
Oh, I'll be delighted.
Now the fun begins. Now we're going to start. Come on, now sit down, everybody. Make yourselves comfortable.
Now listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a little impromptu entertainment. Listen. Entertainment with a new twist. Now, first of all, I'm going to call upon a young lady. I can't imagine her wanting to be anybody else, but if she does, here's her chance. Miss Wanda Brock. Come on. All right, Wanda, do your stuff.
I'd like to give an impression of an English girl trying to sing an American song. Would you mind playing that last piece again? Is I in love, I is. Be I in love, I be. Oh, gee, oh, gosh, gee whiz. Is I in love, I is. Am you the one you am? Yes, miss, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Oh, gee, oh,
and gentlemen, I want to introduce that well-known jockey and gentleman baritone, Mr. Reggie Moss. Come on. Reggie, what would you like to be?
Well, I always want to lead an orchestra accompanying a great operatic soprano.
How wonderful. I've always wanted to be an operatic soprano.
You're a fan magazine writer, aren't you?
Why, yes. But I've always considered myself a great virtuoso.
I wasn't asking you about your morals. Here's your chance, Reggie. What would you like to sing?
I think I'd like to sing the sextet from Lucia.
She's big enough.
Oh, I'm such at a loss what to sing.
Why don't you sing the last roundup for the last time?
I think I'll sing something in French. La Juive.
Well, we'll play it for you, but we've only got the music in English.
La Juive. Ah, viva la Juive.
Accord and G, boys.
The G's ain't what they used to be, are they?
Are you ready, miss?
Marvelous. Now sing something else. Take it easy, pal.
Are you ready, miss?
The words are very pretty.
Cadenza? Cadenza. That's close enough.
Let's see, who's next? Who's next? Oh, yes. Now we will hear from that great actor, Mr. Hal Reed. Oh. Great actor, Hal Reed. Well, I tell you what I would like to be. Oh, what's the use? I'm sure Mr. Wolf wouldn't understand this anyway.
Don't mind him, Louis. He's drunk.
It's very humiliating.
But you know, Chief, now what we all think of you.
Yes, I know, I know.
All right, folks, that's the end of the entertainment. From now on, you entertain yourselves. Come on, everybody dance. Come on now, get up there.
Now, Chief, you've been through this thing before.
Oh, Louis, I don't know why you put up with him.
But what could I do? My hands are tied because he still draws them into the box office.
I don't think you ought to drive.
Why not?
Do you mind if I drive you?
Delighted. To the Marvick, James. How about a little nightcap,
Oh, surely you've had enough to drink.
I'm practically cold sober. Nice.
Well, I'll get you a nightcap. Where's the kitchen?
There.
father always said, buttermilk at night makes the morning bright. Come on. Bottoms up. I hate to see you like this.
How could it possibly matter to you?
That's just the point. It does matter to me. You don't know what you've meant to me. Just seeing you on the screen. It wasn't the parts you played. They didn't matter. I saw something in you that, I just had to admire.
Well, there's nothing about me to admire.
Oh, yes, there is. You're a success. But instead of being conceited and content, you want to do something better. Well, that proves you're all right inside.
You're a sweet kid. Thanks for the interest, but... I'm afraid I'm hopeless case.
Now, you listen. I'm not going to let you ruin yourself if I can help it. You mustn't let the picture business or anything else get you down. You must remember there are thousands of people all over the world who, they just love you. Isn't that so? How? And I love you more than all of them put together.
Well, I can't figure it out. We sang and clowned and did our stuff, and here it is Tuesday, and not a peep out of them.
That's right. You did forecast a shower of offers.
We haven't even had a drizzle.
Maybe Wolf got sore because you left with Hal after the argument.
That's impossible. Why, no one saw me leave. I went home with him, went up to his apartment, and was back in less than half an hour. Even you wouldn't have known about it if I hadn't told you.
The trouble is, my boy, that you leave some things to chance. That's your Achilles heel.
So are you a heel.
And so are you.
Oh, shut up. You're both right.
Well, if the conference is over, I shall withdraw to my quarters. But I have a premonition that we shall hear from Mr. Wolfe not later than tomorrow afternoon.
Why should we?
Just a premonition.
Get Hal Reed over here right away.
Yes, sir.
Listen to this. Dear sir, it may interest you to know that your leading male star has taken one step too far in the wrong direction. He took the daughter of a very prominent man to his apartment Saturday night. That girl is under 21, you hear? If her father or the press should hear of this, Hollywood, your studio, and the whole picture industry will be rocked to its very foundation. You had better act and act fast. A friend. A friend. Such a friend could only be a relative.
Isn't it exciting?
Exciting. Exciting. Now he comes. Look at this from your monkey shines. $1 million tied up in 2 pictures, and you're fooling around. There's my glasses.
They're on your head.
Oh, why didn't you say so? Well, what are you waiting for? Get Rooney, our chief of police. To be or not to be? That is the question. But what's the answer?
Oh, don't get so excited.
Don't get excited. Don't get excited. Who's excited? Give me that. Rooney, read that. Well, Mr. Shakespeare, who's the girl?
I have a vague recollection of Wanda Brock riding home with me.
Lord Bracklehurst's daughter. Then it's true. Well, what happened? What happened?
Well, to tell you the truth, I was a little tight. I don't remember.
You don't remember? You don't remember. We'll claim temporary insanity.
All I do know is I drank buttermilk.
Buttermilk? Then you got permanent insanity.
Let me handle this for you, Chief. We mustn't let the local police know anything about it.
No.
There's only one thing to do.
What's that?
Get the girl and her father out here. Wine them, dine them, show them a good time. Try and get on the right side of them. It can't do any harm, and it might do a lot of good.
That's it. They're at the ambassador. Hello. Give me the... What am I doing here? Hello. Get me Mr. Brock at the ambassador.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you're worrying about. You're crossing the bridge before you get there.
Well, how would you like to get there? There won't be any bridge.
Take it easy, Chief. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Ooh.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, for you. Ready at this end.
Every time I think of your rotten memory, I get murder in my heart. Hello, Mr. Brock. This is your old friend, Louis Wolf. How are you? And how's your charming daughter?
Fine. We'd be delighted to come out for luncheon. Very well. Thank you. Goodbye.
How do you like that?
Fooling with the old smoothie, huh? What did I tell you?
But he only asked us over for lunch.
That's the way they do things here. That call means a contract. Come on, let's get going.
He didn't ask for you in Spa.
That's fine. We'll be there. Come on.
Oh, how do you do, Miss Brock?
How do you do?
And Mr. Brock?
How do you do?
May I present my production head, Mr. Rooney?
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Mr. King and Mr. Moss came out with us. May we bring them in?
By all means.
By all means.
Come on in, boys.
Hello.
Hi.
I want you to meet my production manager, Mr. Rooney.
Hi, Mr. Rooney. Howdy do.
Hi, kid.
Sit down, everybody, please.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Sit down right over here, Warner. Okay? Well, we might just as well get down to cases, huh?
I knew you'd see the light.
The light?
Sure. I knew you'd see Miss Brock's talents and want to sign her up.
Huh?
I get it. You're a little shy about asking a girl in Miss Brock's position to accept a motion picture contract, and I blame you. It shows a lot of courage on your part to attempt such a thing.
Well, we talked the whole thing over, and you can imagine how horrified Mr. Brock was at the mere thought of it. But we argued, and we finally won him over. Didn't we, Wanda?
Well, you've guessed it. We are interested in signing Miss Brock to a contract.
Sure, and I know what's bothering you. What kind of a salary to offer a girl in Miss Brock's position? Now, look here, gentlemen, why don't you do this? Why don't you make it a nominal salary to start with? Say, $500 a week, because she don't care about the money. She's going to turn it all over to charity anyway.
Oh, yes, she's giving it to the poor.
Please pardon us a few minutes.
Sure. It's in the sackaroo.
Rooney, what's going on here?
What's a few $1,000 mean when there's $1 million at stake? This is perfect. We'll sign her up and give her a bit in Reed's picture. Give him a chance to get on the good side of her in case anything breaks.
I hope it's Reed's neck.
Yeah. Who are those other two monks?
The big one is the promoter. I don't know who the little one is.
Well, I don't like their looks. Come on.
Well, everything is settled. Miss Brock, we'll sign the contract after lunch.
That's fine. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Give this to Mr. Lane Worthing, the director, and he'll put you to work.
I'll keep it for you, my dear.
Of course, it won't be much of a part to start with.
That's all right. She'll be a star before you know it.
You're quite a promoter, Mr. King.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
What do you do?
What does he do? Mr. Wolf, get another contract ready.
Huh?
Excuse me, will you, Reggie? Sit down there, Mr. Rooney. Sit right down there in that seat, right there. I'm going to treat you to something. I'm going to show... Come on, sit down there.
What's going
Sit right
on
down
here?
here. This will positively kill the people. Now, listen. Go ahead, Reggie. Do your stuff.
Turn on the moon, turn off the city lights. We'll find such pretty lights as the night goes by. Turn on the stars, though love's a mystery. We'll find its history written in the sky. Though the world is sound asleep, baby, we'll be a wide awake pair. Hey, we'll be never found asleep. Tootsie, while there is love in the air, turn on the moon and set that scene of love. The king and queen of love will be the do, do. Hey.
Is he cute? Now, don't get excited because the price is right on him. $75 a week and he's yours.
Mine? Keep him.
And as for myself, I'll be satisfied with any reasonable salary. Say $200 a week until I learn the business.
Pardon me just a minute, please. Rooney, come.
I've been thinking this whole thing over about Saturday night, and I'm sure it is absolutely innocent.
Innocent or not, that's not the point. The publicity would kill you.
Then I'm dead without publicity.
Well, I want you to be nice to that girl. I'll bet she doesn't know a thing about it.
Is $500 a week nice enough for you? How am I going to explain that to Baldwin? Man, that would throw away money.
Now, here's the setup, Chief. We'll sign up the three of them. Then we'll have them right here where we can keep our eye on them. I think Lord Brocklehurst and his daughter are the victims of a mob of crooks. So those other two mugs, I'll probably round up the whole gang.
And I'll probably have to give them all contracts.
You stick with the girl. Take her over. Try and get on the right side of her. If you can, make her fall in love with you. Then if there's any squawk, why, she'll be on our side. Come on, let's go back here.
Yeah, do something. Well, everything is settled. The contracts will be ready this afternoon. You remember Mr. Reed, don't you?
Oh, yes, very well.
How are you?
Reed's been saying some nice things about you.
Very sweet of him.
Say, make out Miss Brock's contract in the name of Wanda Gale. You see, she can't trade on the family name.
All right, all right. I'll now have my secretary order some lunch for us.
Good.
What are you all going to have?
Whatever you have.
You wouldn't like it. I'm going to have some smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon?
I'm sure your friend Mr. Morse could tell you what smoked salmon is.
Yeah, that's herring with high blood pressure.
Anthony, how dare you take lines that were actually in my pot and give them to that girl?
Those are the orders.
I don't believe it. I'm going to see Wolf right away.
Save your energy. He's in Palm Springs.
Do you mean to sit there and tell me that he actually gave you those orders?
Take a look at this. You know his handwriting.
So that's the way he treats a real artist. The muzzler. Chief Ross just flew into town on a surprise visit.
Baldwin?
Yes.
Come on, everyone. Let's get busy. Ready, pal? Miss Gale?
Okay.
Already.
All right. Turn him over, Joe. Fire! Police!
As much as I want to see you, Bob, you mustn't come here anymore. This place is full of spies.
You're a wonderful girl. Goodbye.
It's a peach for me. That was fine, my dear. Excellent.
Hey, when do I say my line? We're coming to that. Now you must rest, dear. I feel like a sardine in this thing. Your daughter is great. A natural-born actress. Oh, it's in the blood.
Pardon me, Mr. Baldwin's on the lot.
On the lot?
Yes, sir, he just got here.
Good morning, Mr. Baldwin. Good morning. Good morning, Baldwin. Now, look, Mr. Baldwin, you make 52 pictures a year, don't you? But only 12 of them are hits. Now, my idea is only to make the 12 good ones.
Well, that sounds like a great idea.
Oh, listen, Mr. Baldwin, I'm full of great ideas.
Why, Mr. Baldwin, I didn't know you were in town. What a surprise.
How are you, Worthing? It's a pleasure to have you with us, sir. Delighted to see you. Thank you.
How do you do, Mr.
How are you?
Baldwin? Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Baldwin.
I'll see you later.
Good.
Meet Mr. Brock, Mr. Baldwin.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Brock?
How do you do? Of the Baldwin National Bank?
Right.
Oh, could I have your autograph?
Why, you're joking, aren't you? My autograph is of no value.
You never can tell.
Thank you. Now, don't let me hold you up. Forge ahead. I'll see you at lunch, Worthing.
Okay.
Goodbye, all.
Bye, Mr. Baldwin. Goodbye.
Bye.
How about having lunch with me, actress?
I'd love it. And this is as good a time as any to thank you for all you've done.
What do you mean?
Oh, I know you gave Mr. Wolf what you Americans call a sales talk about.
Oh, really, I didn't.
Oh, you'd say that anyway.
Oh, you're all wrong. Oh, gosh, you're making me feel terrible.
Why?
Oh, forget it.
All right. I'll be with you in just a minute. Smoothie.
Hi, sweet. How'd you do?
All right, I guess.
Ah, that's fine. How about a little lunch?
I'm having lunch with the star.
Hal Reed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great stuff. Go out with them all you can. It's great for publicity. Listen, the more you go out...
Hello. Hi. Ready?
We're off. See you later, Smoothie.
Yeah, sure. You know, Spud, if I didn't know that girl was stuck on me, I'd think she kind of liked that guy.
Uninspired, I thought that life held nothing new. I never found what I desired till I found you. Little did I dream until you came along that life could ever hold so many charms. But how was I to know that I would ever hold you in my arms? Though I used to plan on having you alone in some secluded secret rendezvous. Oh, little did I dream that every little scheme would soon come true. I never knew skies could be so blue, dear. I never knew life could be so sublime. I always thought when I dreamt of you, dear, I was wasting my time. But strange as it may seem, you've opened up your heart and you've confessed that you're in love with me. Oh, little did I dream that such a sweet romance as this would be.
Isn't it a perfect night?
Any night is, if I'm with you.
Said he gallantly.
You know I'm sincere. I've never been as happy in all my life. When I met you, my troubles seemed as big as this ocean.
And you seem to be trying to drown them with an equal amount of scotch.
Now my cares are as far away as that star. And I'm beginning to love buttermilk. There's something I want to say to you, Wanda. I've said it to others before, and it was easy because I didn't mean it. Now it's difficult because I do.
What's that?
I love you.
I wonder.
I think of you the first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. It's thrilling to me just to sit here and look at you. I feel that I want to be with you wherever you are. That without you, I'm absolutely nothing. If that isn't love, then I've found something new that's better.
Hal, this may sound silly, but if I weren't Lord Brocklehurst's daughter, would it make any difference?
I'm in love with Wanda Gale.
Come on, places, everybody, places.
Now you get this. I wasn't engaged to ride any horses. And that's that.
Can you get me some of the condoubler?
Don't get excited, Jack. I've taken care of all that. They got a great rider under contract right here in the lot.
Maybe that's the guy now.
Why did he have to introduce me as a gentleman jockey? I got trouble enough.
What are you worried about?
I never been on a horse. All you have to do is to sit there, then dig your heels in and show him who's master.
Morning, Mr. Brock. Good morning, Mr. Brock. How are you?
All right.
Now, all you have to do is get on this horse, get down the street, and when you hear the whistle, turn around and gallop back. And don't forget to keep your face away from the camera.
So in the future, we'll be long on quality and short on footage.
Listen, Chief, I got all the dope for you. I saw it in Burke's Peerage.
Where's that plane?
It's in this book where they list all members of the English nobility.
So what?
Well, there's no Lord Brocklehurst in it.
Well, maybe you got last year's book. Say, he may be a new member.
Listen, Chief, if there ever was a Lord Brocklehurst, he'd have been in here all of his life. He and his daughter and those other two mugs are all phonies.
Rudy, you got a $10 raise. Well, what are you waiting for? Get Worthing over here right away.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, I show those lowlifes. They don't want to use the family name. Well, I'm going to put them, but I won't need any names. They'll all have numbers.
And I'm the guy that can do it, Chief.
Wait till I get through with them. We'll show them whose foundation is rocked. Have a copy of Burke's Peerage put in everybody's office.
Yes, sir.
Worthing. I want you to send me that Gale woman and those three loafers, Brock, Morse, and King. I want to have the personal pleasure of throwing them bodily off the lot. Rooney, you can help me. Well, I'll take that promoter and I'll throw... no, you take the promoter. I'll take the jockey.
But, Chief, you can't do that.
I can't take the jockey? I can't take the jockey.
Mr. King to see you.
Ha-ha! Send Mr. King right in. Mr. King is here. Say, Rooney, don't let me kill this fella. Because I don't know my own strength.
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to see you a minute.
And I want to see you, too. Mr. King, the bubble is busted. Everything is over. We got the goods on you. You and the jockey and Lord Brocklehurst and his daughter is all phonies.
Oh, is that so? So that's it, huh? Well, ain't you the smart one? Now you listen to me. What have we done that's wrong? In the first place, Mr. Brock never claimed to be Lord Brocklehurst. As a matter of fact, he always denied it. In the second place, Wanda Gale signed that contract under her own name. And in the third place...
You know where the tight place is, and you can go there. Rooney, do the duty.
Sorry, Chief, but he's right.
Huh?
They haven't done anything to you.
What do you want him to do, kill me? Rooney, you're back on your old salary.
You don't understand.
I understand that I can throw them off the lot.
But, Chief, you can't throw this girl off the lot. She has a big part in the picture.
And by whose authority she got a big part in the picture?
By yours.
Mine?
You can't fire her and you can't fire her friends either. She'd walk out with them and we couldn't finish the picture.
Yeah, but I said give her a small part.
Here's the note you sent to me. I'm glad I kept it.
I didn't write it. I didn't write it.
But it's your handwriting.
Look. He took me serious. Forget it, old boy. Forget it.
Ah, no. No, there's got to be some changes made around here. In the first place, we want new offices and new dressing rooms. And in the second place, we want a car and a chauffeur placed at Miss Gale's disposal. Now, the third place is Palm Springs, and I think you ought to hop back there for a while. You look kind of pale. Go on down and get some sunshine. Goodbye, all.
Get me a cheap doctor.
Take it easy, boss. Take it easy. Now you're going to be all... What are you doing in Wanda's dressing room?
Hiding.
Hey, I just straightened that wolf out once and for all.
Who cares?
What's the matter? You sore about something?
Yeah, I'm sore about something.
Well, don't go away, sweet. Come here. I'm a man that's got good news for you. I'm going to cheer you up. I squared off all the debts. We're in the clear again, right into glory. And what do you think I did with the rest of the dough?
Surprise me.
Get ready. Close your eyes. Open them. How do you like that? Is that a pet? Can you imagine her eyes when she sees that?
Well, what do you think of that? And I thought you weren't the marrying kind.
Listen, Spud, let me tell you something. Anybody is the marrying kind if the right article comes along, and she's the right article. Every time I look at that girl, I get a thrill I haven't had since I was a kid. You know, it's like the first day of a summer's vacation. And when you get your first bicycle. Or that first pair of long pants. Yeah, that's what love is like, Spud. And love leads to marriage and a family. Can you imagine me with my own little kid growing up with me? Huh? Little Junior absorbing all my ideas?
Absorbing Junior.
Wait a minute. Hello, darling.
Have I got news for you?
What's happened?
Rudy has found out that Lord Brocklehurst and his daughter are the bunk.
What do you mean?
They have no title at all. They're probably a couple of crooks.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Wait till Mr. Hal Reed hears about this.
Why, he suspected them all the time. He only went around with her to see what he could find out.
Oh, now I understand.
Mr. Wolf is going to throw them all out of the studio as soon as she finishes her part in the picture. They're afraid to say anything to her now for fear she'll quit.
Oh, darling, will you wait here? I want to see about my call for tomorrow.
Get your costumes on. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Well, Miss Brocklehurst and Lord Brocklehurst.
Oh, no, Mr. Brock.
Oh. Well, I just dropped in to tell you that I know you and your daughter are nothing but cheap imposters. The fine lady, scheming and conniving to ruin my career, and you thought you could get away with it. But you didn't fool me for a minute.
Didn't you give us a party?
You better get off this lot before you get thrown off. Have you got the nerve to go out on that set with everybody knowing what they know about you? Everybody? I know who you're thinking of. Hal Reed? Why, he suspected you from the very first. The only reason he went around with you was to see what he could find out.
I don't believe it.
Oh, yes, you do. You know you do. For what other reason would a fellow like Hal Reed go out with you? Or is there another reason?
You may go now, Miss Marlowe. It's true we practiced a little deception in order to get some honest work. I'd hate to know what you had to do to get into pictures.
Scum?
Pardon me, we're all ready for you, Miss Gale.
She'll be right there.
Oh, Lord, I can't face it. I can't.
Now, listen to me, my dear. You can't quit now. That's what she wants you to do. She's jealous of you, and she wants to do your number. Oh, we've worked hard for this chance, and we've got to see it through.
Oh, what difference does it make now?
Well, it means your career.
I don't want a career.
Then do it for Smoothie, Spud, and me.
Are you ready, Miss Gale?
All right. I'll be there.
Are you waiting at the gate for Katie?
Yeah.
Are you waiting at the gate for Katie?
Yeah.
Same old stars in the same old sky. Same little guy at the gate. I'm in love, but I wish that I could turn my love to hate. But there's not a thing for me to do but wait for Kate. When the cows come home and the milking is through, I can always be found waiting at the gate for Katie. When the Katydid does what the Katydids do, I'll be hanging around waiting at the gate for Katie. There are lovesick guys of every size under every bush and tree. 70 or 80, all in love with Katie. How could Katie care for me? Every day I say I'll be staying away, but at sundown I'll be waiting at the gate for Katie. When the cows come home and the milking is through, I can always be found waiting at the gate for Katie. When the Katydid does what the Katydids do, I'll be hanging around waiting at the gate for Katie. There are lovesick guys of every size under every bush and tree. 70 or 80, all in love with Katie. How can Katie care for me? Every day I say I'll be staying away, but at sundown I'll be waiting at the gate for Katie.
be staying away, but at sundown I'll be waiting at the gate for Katie.
That's a great number, Louis. May I congratulate you?
Gee, you were swell in that number. Is it any wonder I love you?
There's no further need for you to be nice to me. You followed your orders and found out all there is to know. I'm not Lord Brocklehurst's daughter. I'm just plain Wanda Gale.
Well, that's good enough for me.
You don't have to act anymore. You gave a beautiful performance. Let me congratulate you. It shows what you can do when you're given the right part. I believed you all the way, but I'll never believe you again.
What's the matter, babe? What is it?
Oh, Smoothie, take me away from here. Please take me away. I never want to see this place again. I'm so ashamed.
I know. They found out about us.
Oh, it isn't that so much. To think he only went out with me because they told him to. Every word he said to me was for a reason. Every moment we were together, he was watching me, spying on me. Oh, I hate him, Smoothie. I hate him.
Yeah. I think I understand. I didn't know. Now, don't you worry about a thing, will you? You've always got your old Smoothie, haven't you? Huh? Sure. Sure. Now, you come on over here. Now, you lie down here. I've got to go and see Limey a minute. I'll be right back.
And you will take me away from here, please, Smoothie.
You bet I will, sure. How's it? I was just passing by. I thought I'd drop in for a little drink. Much obliged. Quite a gallery you got here. Hey, you do all right for yourself, don't you? Well, why shouldn't you? A handsome leading man like you? You guys got 2 strikes on the rest of us before we start.
What do you want me to do? Autograph a picture for you?
No, thanks. No. No offense. Bottoms up. Say, I suppose you heard about this Lord Brocklehurst and his daughter being phonies, didn't you? Boy, they certainly put it over on me.
What's the difference? There are a lot of people around here phonier than they are.
Yeah, and you can say that again. You went out with her quite a lot, didn't you? I bet that mob of yours is giving you the horse laugh now, huh?
That doesn't bother me. I wish I could go out with her again.
Yeah, sure. That's right. She's not in your gallery yet, is she?
What do you mean?
Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Say, she's a swell-looking dish. She's worth a month of anybody's time. Of course, a guy would be an awful sucker to marry a dame like that, wouldn't he?
Listen to me. I'm getting a little sick of you. I noticed you stuck pretty close to her when you thought she was Lord Brocklehurst's daughter. It's just guys like you that run out on people when they get in a jam. I tell you that I'd marry her just like that, if she'd have me. Do you understand that? Just like that. Now, you get out of here before I throw you out.
That's all I wanted to know. If you feel that way about her, why don't you let her in on it? So long, pal. Thanks very much for the drink. Well, babe, I got good news for you. Yeah. I was just talking to Wolf. You know, you got this Reed guy all wrong. You mustn't pay attention to all this studio gossip. That poor fella's a victim of circumstance. He's a right guy.
Really?
Sure, sure. And I got more good news for you, too. Wolf has sent me east on business.
Yeah, I'm flying in an hour. How's that?
But Smoothie, what am I going to do here without you?
Well, you don't think I'd go away and leave you if I didn't know everything was going to be all right with you, do you? No. Besides, Spud and Limey will be here till I get back.
Can I get my things and come to the plane with you?
Well, no, we can say goodbye right here, can't we?
Nothing of the sort.
Well, I got a hunch that Reed's going to be down here any minute.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll be going. Wanda, I'd like to ask you something, but I want you to take it in the right way. Do you mind kissing me goodbye? I'll be seeing you.
This is one of the greatest openings that Browman's Chinese Theater has ever seen. What an event this is. What a spectacle. Thousands of people are lined up for blocks, hoping they may catch a fleeting glimpse of their favorite star. Folks, I wish you could be with us to see this tremendous crowd and this colorful gathering. This is...
Hey, I thought you said we were heading out for Frisco tonight. Take it easy.
Well, here we are, just where we started. If it hadn't have been for my foresight.
What do you mean, your foresight?
Well, if the worst comes to the worst, I still have some wonderful signatures. Hey, what are you doing?
Pipe down, you're through with all that. After all, you'll never top those notes you sent to the big bad wolf.
I think this is Louis Wolf approaching the microphone. Yes, it is. Louis Wolf, that great showman and maker of stars. And with him is John Baldwin, president of 4 Star Pictures, folks.
You showed great courage in giving an unknown girl such a big part. How did you ever convince Worthing?
Well, here's the letter. You know my handwriting?
Good work, Louis. Good work.
Will you say a few words, Mr. Wolf?
Hello, everybody. Well, looks like I did it again, eh? Only this time I'm giving you a new star besides.
How can a lowlife like that have high blood pressure?
And here comes Hal Reed. And who's that with him? Miss Wanda Gale. Their friends say they're engaged to be married, folks.
And Mr. Reed, quite the man of the hour, is escorting her up the main promenade. Approaching the microphone, I'm going to ask him to say a few words. Hello, sweet. I'm glad to see you.
Darling!
Would you say a few words to the radio audience, please?
Oh, I'll see you later, Wanda, dear.
We will now hear from Miss Wanda Gale.
I'm so excited. I can't tell you how I feel. But if Smooth is listening, I want to say thank you for everything.
That goes for me, too.
They make a swell couple. Maybe it's just as well that I wasn't a marrying kind.